Gentlemen, my place of operation, the board, the Commissioner for Information, and those of the MOU signing ceremony, quest for industrialization under the public-private partnership initiative. Today we're going to witness a collaboration between the private sector and the public sector to deliver industrialization to our state. But as I looked at the working documents, this is just to add that it is more than a collaboration between the private sector and the public sector. It is a transatlantic economic development. This project, the projects covered by this arrangement will have profound impact on the economy of our state, and I dare say on the relations, economic relations between our country, our state, and the United States of America. Today we have Greenwell Technologies Limited, ably represented by the chairman and the vice chairman. But permit me to add that Greenwell Technologies Limited is in strong partnership with other American companies, C&S Chemicals of Georgia and CEJ Enterprises of South Carolina, all in the United States of America. What is the project all about? This is a multi-phase project that will cover 8 phases: the production, manufacturing of water treatment and purification chemical plant, and a fertilizer manufacturing and blending plant, a feed mill, and a poultry processing plant. As you can see from the list of projects under this arrangement, it will have a substantial impact on our economy. Without wasting your time, permit me to invite the Lord God Almighty in the state, and Abraham, to lead us in an open. We'll do the introduction of it. To the right of the chairman of the occasion,
between the state government and Greenwell Technologies, I'll make brief remarks. Our Primary Investment Corporation is a creation of Governor Fabio's administration. It's an investment promotion agency, and we have 4 functions. First is promoting entrepreneurship in a private state. Our first duty is to promote entrepreneurship in the state. The second is facilitating industrialization. We exist to facilitate industrial transformation of a private state. This morning, federal television was talking about Nigerian Industrial Revolution Plan. We are keen into that plan in Akwa State. The third is strengthening the organized private sector in the state. We have a duty to help build strength, capacity in our organized private sector. And fourth, our duty includes managing the state's investment portfolio. For the media, I repeat briefly, promotion of entrepreneurship. Second, strengthening our organized private sector through capacity building portfolio. We cannot do these things alone with other relevant agencies of government. And that explains the presence of these stakeholders here. The Honorable Attorney General, Commissioner for Agriculture, Commissioner for Information and Communications, Honorable Special Advisor on Technical Matters, himself an engineer, well-acclaimed engineer. We are still explaining about 2 or 3 others, Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Commissioner for Lands, and I think Commissioner for Economic Development, who is in charge of economic blueprint of the state. We cannot succeed without effective collaboration. And so we have respect and value for our stakeholders. These ministries that I've mentioned. This is going to be the first public-private partnership initiative in our industrial transformation process. And so we are very much delighted at the inputs made by the Attorney General and the Commissioner for Agriculture in this enterprise. The manufacturing operation will cover 4 areas, as earlier mentioned: aluminium sulfate, fertilizer blending, animal feed, and poultry processing. It's going to be a great enterprise. Akwa State under Governor Akwa remains the most fertile land for foreign and private investments. We have all that it takes: superior infrastructure. We have skills. We have a safe and secure environment. And above all, in terms of resources, we have competitive advantage. So I use the opportunity to welcome investors to Akwa State.
A key remarks by the Honorable Commissioner for Agric.
Members of the press, the policy of this government in agriculture is to grow our agriculture from the subsistence level to more enduring, market-driven, and to make agriculture a business and not a developmental program. So the coming to effect of this project is apt and in line with the agricultural transformation agenda of Mr. President and that of Chief Gospel Good CON. when you look at the 4 cardinal manufacturing facilities that Greenwell and Akwa state government partnership today, particularly look at fertilizer. Fertilizer that is being sourced from elsewhere is different from the one that we source from this facility, because this will be blend to suit the soil texture of Akwa State. What does that mean? That we'll have increased production, because we tailored for our own use, will be according to our soil content. And another very important aspect of the project is the animal feed. Because as we speak, Akwa is a hub for all the chaps of animal feed that is produced in this country. Because we don't have a single feed mill. And most of the time, what we buy from the market does not end up to meet the quality. So by the time we'll be producing this feed mill from our facility, we believe that, for example, poultry farmers, when they use the feed from this facility, they will have better yield. Another aspect is aluminum sulfate. Some of you might ask, why aluminum sulfate? You notice that our soil is acidic, and in order to recondition our soil, we need to apply lime. This is where this project is also very important for Akwa State. We have been talking about value chain. That for us to grow agriculture to the level that we can compete nationally and internationally, that the whole value chain has to be developed. Because when you look at what we have been doing, we have only been producing. We have not been processing. We have not been packaging. We have not been marketing. And as a result, because of the lack of processing facility, your farmers used to suffer a lot of post-harvest losses. And it would interest you to know that Akwa State, beside Oku State, is one of the largest producers of poultry products. But it's rather sad that all the fish stock are sourced from outside. And sometimes at a particular point of the year, we used to suffer glut. Because we notice poultry is like a portfolio farming. Anybody can go with this portfolio and start farming, poultry farming. But in terms of marketing of eggs, of the birds, sometimes we suffer a lot of glut. We believe by the time the poultry processing facility will come on board, we'll have not only a market for our product, we'll also have a way to preserve it. It's not only poultry processing and poultry preservation. As time goes, we tend to get into other preservatives, because we need this for us to grow agriculture. We need this for the farmers to be encouraged that they will not suffer post-harvest losses. Before we end this my comment, I want to also use this opportunity to thank His Excellency for the foresight in acquiring the facility. Because if he did not acquire the facility, because it was meant for group processing, strategic reserve, we used to store fertilizer in that facility. My colleagues who have been working with me and the chairman of Oku Abak on this project, we have been putting heads together since the day we started, since the day we saw this project and we believe in it, that is something that will turn around the fortunes of our farmers to the point that we are today. So also thank the governor for giving us the consent, and we believe that this is a turning point in agricultural development and private sector. Thank you very much.
Before I called on the remark, let me inform the House that this book, I omitted that in my, from Greenwell Technology, Nigeria Limited.
Thank you. Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture, the Executive Chairman, and all the executive members of Akwa Ibom State Government. When we talk about enabling environment, it's so special for us. I don't think there's any state in this country that you pick the phone and call the Honorable Commissioner on Saturday night and introduce yourself that I want to invest in Akwa Ibom, then you answer the phone. For us, that was special. For the last 3 months, the Commissioner, the Executive Chairman, and almost everybody that we have communicated to have played a major role in this investment. For me especially, this is a very small token to Akwa Ibom people to give back to the community. I've left the country when I was 18 years old, then I'm back with a very different dimension to give back to our people, so it's very special to me. Our project will be situated in Abak. That also is special for us because from Abak to most of our customers in the north is better than going from Lagos to the north. So that's also special for them. Rob and I developed this concept of investing in Nigeria about 4 years ago. And I told Rob, I've been in corporate America for 24 years. I don't feel good not to contribute to the institution in Nigeria. With transformation agenda, with everything that we've been hearing, Rob and I have visited almost 18 states, searching for where we can put our factory. Every time, we always come back to Akwa Ibom, a beautiful state. In one of our trips, we saw Akwa Ibom is okay. And we also feel Akwa Ibom is